Hey guys, I'm Jenya. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'd like to start a video of cleaning our entire new house. As you may know, we just moved to this house a few months ago, and so it happened to be a little bit bigger than our old townhouse. So it is going to take me a couple of videos to clean the entire thing on camera. So I want to call today's video a part 1 and part 2 is coming up next. So in today's video I'll be tackling first half of the house, which is the kitchen, the living room, my toddler daughter's bedroom, as well as the playroom. And that would mean we'll be cleaning, organizing, decluttering, and taking down the Halloween decor. I'd love to know what you guys are up to while you're watching this video, what kind of projects you have in mind, or maybe you're just trying to relax and take a break or just go to sleep. At least that's what I do when I watch cleaning videos. But anyways, let me start with my daughter's bedroom. I'm gonna need to tidy up here, wipe down the dust and the window, sweep and wash the floors. If you are new to this channel, again, I am Jenya. I came to America a very long time ago from Russia. I think it's gonna be about 15 years sometime soon. So I met my other American half about 4 years ago. We got married and had 2 kids. My daughter Anya, whose room we're cleaning right now, is 3 years old, and my son Maxim is 1. We have a cat, her name is Katya, she is almost 4. On this channel you'll find plenty of cleaning, organizing and decluttering motivation. Sometimes I like to throw in an affordable DIY project. In fact, I like doing everything on a budget whenever I can. I will also share my real life messes with you, because if you happen to be struggling with keeping your house clean, I want you to know that you're not alone. We all struggle with something from time to time, and while I think that it is important to try and keep your house clean, fresh and pleasant, cleaning is not what life is about. Life is wonderful and life is busy, and we all get caught up from time to time dealing with things other than cleaning, and then of course it's easy to judge someone or someone's home whose story you don't know. A lot of times if we see somebody's messy home, we just assume that they're lazy, and I hope that if you're that person with the messy home, it'll make you feel better when I show you my messy home and I can say it out loud that I am anything but lazy and I still struggle to keep my house clean all of the time. Anyways, I hope that helped somebody, and all of our homes get messy from time to time, and the important thing is that we're here to do something about it. So go ahead, leave me a comment and let me know what your goal is for today. I hope you'll have a good time watching today's video, and I really do hope that it will give you the motivation to get you where you want to be.
If you ever feel alone, 'cause yeah, sometimes we'll feel alone. In a second I'll be right there. Turn around, let it rain. Turn around and let it rain on me. Don't you be afraid, just follow me. You don't need no space, just follow me. Like a mirror you reflect me, like a Friday night on the weekend. I feel blessed and free. I just don't want this moment.
Since we moved into this house a few months ago, we haven't done anything to this room yet. I'm not sure what to do with it yet for my daughter, but I definitely want to at least get a rug in here for now. And so I have been looking around, and I never realized that Ross, the store, they really have great discounted pricing for rugs. So far I got 2 little rugs from there, one for our bathroom and one for my son's room, but then I need one for here. An area rug is probably the easiest thing you can come up with if you're looking for a change in a room that is quick and no labor required. And so it's just a question of me spreading out my purchases for this new house, because if I buy everything that we need all at once, we are probably gonna have to starve for a little. So one rug at a time. In our old house we used to have carpet, and in this house we have none, just a little bit on the stairs. And so I think I'm gonna have to buy a rug for every single room in this house, because I don't think we're gonna do anything to our floors for a while. And when we do, I actually don't think it's going to be a carpet. From what I hear around is that people who got rid of their carpet never actually want to go back. Let me know in the comment section if you think differently. But I'm just pretty excited to pick a different rug for every single room in this house, and I'll try to do my best to do only one rug at a time, so we don't have to starve our children.
I just don't want this moment to end. Baby, why you gotta go? mirror, you reflect me. I just don't want this moment to end.
I just saw something on the window that I jumped back. It's a little bug. It's not entirely disgusting like I find most of them. I think I'm afraid of everything except for ladybug. And this bug, it didn't really move much, so I keep seeing them around. They're not really scary. I didn't have my husband home, so I couldn't really freak out like I normally do. So I decided to just wait for my husband and let him know that there's a bug hanging out on the window. The bug wasn't really reacting to my attempts to get it out of the window. It might have been sleeping, so I decided to just stay away from the window. I didn't think it was gonna go anywhere. Here's my Instagram account in case you're ever interested in sending me a direct message. I'm not really an Instagram pro. I just started using it a few months ago, and I use it mostly for videos that I find funny, especially to do with mom life. So you can always connect with me there or here in the comment section below. Okay, now that this room is done, let me show you some after pictures, and we're moving to the living room downstairs. This is the living room, and if you happen to watch my fireplace makeover a couple of videos back, this mirror on the mantle looks new to you. That is actually the mirror that I wanted to put up there in the first place. I just did not have it at the moment, so I just put a picture up there at first and decided to take my time to look for a mirror that I wanted for the right price and the right quality, and I found one at Sam's Club. They had a sale going on for 36-inch round mirrors for $50. You probably cannot beat that price, so I went to order it online immediately, and my Sam's Club was out of stock. I ended up mentioning that to my mother-in-law who lives in Florida, and she ended up looking at her Sam's Club and they had them in stock. So of course she got it for me, and now that they visited, she delivered it to me. As well as a couple of lanterns, one of which you can see on the floor right now. So I got a couple of them as gifts because she was not going to use them, and I was so happy because I had been looking for lanterns, big ones, and of course they're all really expensive. I did find one though at Home Goods for $25. It was huge. So now I have quite a few lanterns in my house. They're all big and beautiful, and I can't wait for Christmas to start decorating them and my house with them. I went to Lowe's the other day, and they have this Norfolk pine trees on sale right now. They're $25 at my store. I love plants, but I kill them easily. I just hope this tree will last. I know that they can grow very big, and they're supposed to be pretty easy to take care of. You don't really need to do much at all. Please let me know in the comment section if you have one. How big does it get? I know there are different varieties, and I'm hoping that this variety will get pretty big. Well, actually, the first thing I'm hoping for is not to kill it. This was my first year decorating, so I wasn't sure what to do with this pumpkin. This is a real pumpkin, and now that the Halloween is over, it still looks pretty good. Not sure what to do with it. I'm just gonna put it next to the tree. I'm I'm gonna take all of the toys upstairs because that's where they normally belong. The kids have a huge playroom for now, and that's where I would like to keep all of the toys, but they are allowed to bring toys downstairs if they're playing with them at the moment, so we just take them back to the playroom at the end of the day. Well, in theory at the end of the day, but in practice maybe every few days.
Need a shot and then a beat, somewhere to let out some steam. I'm not the one to say never, never say never. Been playing it down, but I'm so getting tired. Now won't you meet high? 'Cause I've been feeling that crazy, and I need to lose control. So baby, put the record on, baby, put the record on, hit it. And I've been needing that crazy, and I gotta.
My baby just decided to say hi out of nowhere. He never does that, so I could not delete that scene. We're still on the lookout for a sectional couch. The only thing I'm going to miss about this couch is how easy it is to clean.
Come with me. I'm gonna get this party lit. Come with me. Let's do something we'll regret.
Come with me. I'm gonna get this party lit. Come with me. Let's do something we'll regret.
'Cause I've been feeling that crazy, and I need to lose control. So baby, put the record on, baby, put the record on, hit it. And I've been needing that crazy, and I gotta let it go.
So far, having two toddlers in the house as well as this new rug, as light of a color as it is one of the best purchases I have ever made. I was nervous trying to guess how long it will take the kids to destroy it, but it seriously has been so easy to take care of. If there is ever a spill, I just wipe it down. The colors on this rug will never run, and it was really affordable, so I'm happy with the color that I picked. I'm saying that for those people who have toddlers and are nervous about getting a light rug, simply because I know I was scared, but because of the brown colors that it has on it, I would say it's definitely safe to get something like that if you have babies or toddlers around.
Everything feels so abstract. Yeah, it's complicated. What you say, the way you act. Well, it makes me so confused. I don't know what to do anymore.
My cordless vacuum did just die on me again, so I'm just gonna sweep out the fireplace and put the new logs in. They're just for the looks. We haven't used this fireplace not once yet, but I really wanted to put some birch logs in because I thought it would look pretty.
Maybe you just wanna be friends, but there is a fight when we are talking. Maybe you just wanna pretend, but I can read between the lines. Even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting, still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. No, baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. How it hurts to see you smile, like a dagger hit me.
Okay, so now that we're done with the living room, I'm just gonna show you the after pictures and we're going to move to the playroom. By the way, we still have to hang this mirror on the mantle. It hasn't been fixed yet, but we are now moving to the playroom.
Oh, my heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right now.
Okay, so in here in the playroom, we have to take all of the Halloween decor down, put it away, then pick up all of the toys, and of course declutter whatever I can declutter today. Put these toys away because I normally do rotations with the kids, so we're gonna put all of these toys away and take the new rotation out. The thing is here also is that I just organized the rotations a couple of weeks ago. Before that, it used to be a complete disaster. Ever since we moved, everything just kind of ended up on the floor here, so I had to literally go through every single single puzzle piece, put everything back together, organize it, and declutter whatever I could. In the end, I had, I think it was 5 toy rotation containers, plus 2 containers of just puzzles, one for each kid. But the part that I missed is telling my husband what was going on with the rotations. He doesn't really know what the rules are. I guess he didn't know that you're not supposed to really give them more than one rotation at a time, and you're supposed to just take one away and then give them another instead. But anyways, there was a couple of times where he felt the need to give them a box of toys, and they ended up with a couple of rotations here in the room, all out. Anyways, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to declutter it down to just one toy rotation. There's a couple of reasons for that. They don't play with all of those toys, and I know which ones are important to them, and I'm not getting rid of those today. And also another reason is that we decided to turn this playroom into something else. I think it's a little bit too much in our situation to give our kids each room for each kid, as well as this huge playroom. Not that it's too much for kids in general, it's just that we could use this room for something else. We think we're going to turn it into my husband's office, since the one that he has downstairs is not really working out for him. But also this room is just so big, it's like a double room. We haven't even made up our mind what to do with all of this space, since my husband doesn't need all of it for his office. But in our case, dedicating this entire room to just playing would be a little bit of a waste. So we're still thinking how we are going to arrange all of that, how we're going to turn it all around, and what we're going to make in here. But right now I'm just trying to downsize their toys as much as I can, because at the end of the day, it's not the toys that make the kids happy, and my daughter doesn't need 2 doll houses. And like I said, we're still thinking and planning. We don't know where all the toys are going to go, whether we're going to just put it into their bedrooms or make a little play area downstairs. But I honestly cannot wait till we rearrange everything, because I get really excited about those things.
There's another side of you trying to break through, able to tell the truth. No one else can see you like I do. All you ever do is say how far you wanna go. Baby, I can tell it's just for show.
I kind of thought it was funny because this white pumpkin, not only did my 1-year-old son try to take a bite out of it, or I would say 5 bites out of it, my daughter after that tried to cure it with her little band-aids. She's obsessed with putting band-aids on absolutely everything around the house, and I'm not sure if that's a common thing for toddlers. I think it might be. Let me know in the comment section if you know anything about that. But anyways, in the end, I decided not to throw away the pumpkin. Next year I'll just paint it all white or something.
Together, you're afraid to hold my hand, trying to understand.
These couple of things I made DIY, the tree and the haunted house. Since they worked so well, I decided to keep them for the next year as well. All of the decorations I'm gonna store in the basement now that we have one. I've actually also been simultaneously doing another project in the basement. Little by little, I've been trying to organize and rearrange all of my crafts, my plant tools and soils, and just anything that's mine down in the basement. And so I don't want to crowd it too much. I'm still working on that space, but all of the decorations will go down to the basement into my area. I feel like lately I have been working on project after project and projects simultaneously, especially since we moved into this house, but I really want to just arrange and set up all of the systems so that the house runs smoothly, you know? I really believe that it is so important to not just set up your cleaning goals, but to set up the system for your house to run smoothly. And for me, that would mean that every single thing would have its own place. Every single object will have its own home. All the things are organized and are easy not only to reach, but to put back in place. Organization, it really is not a mindless task. It involves a lot of thinking and concentration, putting things back and forth, trying to figure out what will actually work for your family. I think it's also important not to just blindly copy some somebody else's organizing ways because there's so many details that are different for each family. So this is what I have been spending all of my energy on. And although I feel like organization never really stops because we always need to update and upgrade our systems, we try different products and different foods, and therefore we always need to organize all of that stuff that we use on a daily basis. And so I felt like I just wanted to organize everything as much as I could before the holidays, and I feel like I'm almost through, but now Christmas is pretty much here. People are already starting to decorate. I hope you guys are excited for Christmas. Of course, I'm sure you are. Feel free to let me know, are you going to wait till after Thanksgiving to decorate your house for Christmas, or are you going to start before that? This is my donation bag, by the way.
So am I. So am I.
So after downsizing the toy collection that was on the floor originally in this video, I turned them into one rotation box, which is this plastic container, plus they have a couple of rotations in this closet. So now this container is going to go into the closet. Eventually I will take a new one out, and I'll show you how much we are decluttering and donating.
Sorry to my ex.
This is just a bunch of small toys and puzzle pieces that I picked up from the floor, and I need to go through and decide what I'm gonna keep and throw away.
Well, so maybe I'll go to hell. Watch me go. Yeah, maybe I'll go to hell. Watch me go. I guess you can never tell. You never know if you go to hell. When will these clouds go away?
In this box I have little small toys that are grouped together. I'm gonna take a few of them out for the kids to play with this time. Also, no worries, I will be taking all of the toys out of the plastic bags before I let my kids play with the toys. I know a lot of you would be concerned about that, and I know it's not safe. So no worries, plastic bags will be out of the way. So this black bag is for donating once again. So the chair, the shelf, the Halloween stuff, and the donation pile are all going out of this room. I feel like whenever I clean in here, decluttering little by little really goes a long way.
At the door. Well, so maybe I'll go to hell.
So in this container I have all of the small toys I picked out for them to play with after I take them out of that plastic bag.
I guess you can never tell. You never know if you'll go to hell. When will these clouds go away? Turn into rain, and when will these stars in my head do good instead? I wanna fly away, fly to a place where all the clouds go away and turn to rain. You say you burn forever now. Will it hurt forever, or will I get used to the pain?
My kids already have 2 chairs and 2 tables in this room, so they don't need a third one. I'm taking it out to possibly donate it or use it in the basement if I need it for something, like using it as a side table for my crafts, for example.
Will these clouds go away? Turn into rain, and when will the stars in my head do good instead?
Now I'm just gonna vacuum the floor real quick.
Fly to a place where all the clouds go away and turn to rain. And turn to rain.
This is one of the rugs I got from Ross. I gotta tell you, this is now my #1 favorite store. I feel like anything I need for our new house, I can just purchase from there for a discounted price. But anyways, my husband just threw this rug in here because I guess he wasn't sure where to put it. But I actually got it for my son's room, and that's where it will go after I clean my son's room. I think it will be in the next video. Okay, now this room is done. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the after pictures and then we'll move into the kitchen. If you feel like it, you can leave me a comment and let me know what would you do with this room? What would you turn it into if you lived here? The farther back part of this room with the chair is probably going to be my husband's office or just my husband's space with his computer. We're still thinking about the rest of the room. It should be something that wouldn't really necessarily interfere with his work, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. It's a nice problem to have, but if you have any ideas in the meanwhile, please drop them below. Now we are in the kitchen and the only thing I'm actually going to be doing in this video today is decluttering the top of the fridge as well as this counter part. I feel like it's just too much, and if you look on top of my fridge, it's actually getting scary. Most of the things on top of the fridge are surprisingly tools, anything that needs to be hidden or kept away from the kids. So I'm gonna take everything off the top of the fridge and go through everything. Also, the cabinet above this fridge should be pretty empty. I have not organized it yet, and so today I wanted to tackle this part since I was starting to get scared that I wouldn't be able to open the fridge door without a hammer falling on my head or some other tool.
Stay in my bed just to know that you are mine. I am floating on it, and I wanna let this show. But I know how this goes. Is supposed to feel incredible. We had changed, but not that much.
It was really sticky on top of the fridge. It's, I guess, that kind of dust, that's oily dust that is hard to clean. Kind of disgusting in a way if you think about it. So I was really relieved to clean that part. This is the stuff that was on top of the fridge, so let's go through it and see what kind of surprises we got in here.
We have changed, but not that much.
Like I said, it's mostly tools because we have been working on the house, obviously, and I just don't want to run to the basement every time I need something. And so I thought once we're done with all the shelf hanging projects, I'm just gonna put all of the tools down to the basement where they should belong, and it will make more sense. But up until then, I just wanted to have them kind of handy. The problem is once you give the green light to keeping stuff on top of the fridge, especially if you don't limit it to a particular category, obviously it's going to become a mess. I tried to just limit it to tools and gave it one container, but then it grew out of that container pretty fast. So today all of the tools go where they belong, which is the basement, and whenever I need one, I'm just gonna go to the basement and get one. I'm curious, guys, do you keep stuff on top of your fridge, or is that a no-no in your household? If you keep stuff on top of the fridge, I would assume, do you limit it to a particular category and have a container for it, or do you just throw your mail over there? To me, it should be a no-no in my household, because once I say yes to it, it's just gonna get out of control. And from watching other organizing channels, I've seen suggestions of just putting a container or a tray over there so that things would not at least get lost. But I think I should just limit it to a plant or something, and that's it. Just a piece of decor, and that's it. No stuff for me. So for now, this is a new rule. I'm just gonna leave it empty. I'll let you know how it goes. Also, I just showed you that I just spray painted that pot black and gold, and I think I kind of love it. So I'm gonna go ahead, and whenever I have the time, maybe hopefully this year, I'm gonna paint the rest of my plant pots the same style. Do you guys paint your plant pots?
Waking up in my cold sweat, feel like I'm deep in debt without you. I'm sitting up in my lonely bed, wondering what I just said to you. I'm holding back the tide of water.
I decided to have another attempt not to drink so much coffee and get rid of this coffee machine. If you drink coffee, you probably know how it goes. Sometimes you go to Starbucks and then you end up getting the machine so that you would save money on it. And then you probably want to go to Starbucks anyway, because I think it's about the trip there and not just about the coffee, although it is delicious. Anyway, I was using this coffee machine for a while, just not so much. I think I prefer the actual coffee that you dissolve in a cup. So either way, I'm getting rid of this coffee machine. I will probably put it back a few days later, but right now I just wanted to clear the countertop. I really like just clear countertops in the kitchen, and that's what I'm working towards.
Night and day. Don't know where I've been or where I'll stay. Please say you'll be here with me. Still walking in a dream down in May. Waking up in my cold sweat, feel like I'm deep in debt without you. I'm sitting
Here my goal is going to be to get a hanging fruit basket that one of you has recommended to me in the comment section. I really like that idea. That's what I'll do. But anyways, as I finish up here and before I show you the after pictures, I just wanted to say that I hope you enjoyed today's video. In the next one, I'll be cleaning, organizing, and decluttering the other half of the house. I still got a couple of more cabinets to organize and declutter here in the kitchen. I feel like as long as we have stuff coming into the house, decluttering should never really stop. So there's a couple of more big projects, organizing and decluttering, that I have been working on, and I hope to share them before Christmas decorating. But anyways, let me know how your day is going. Are you getting ready to decorate for Christmas, or are you just looking forward to Thanksgiving so far? Let me know what you're working on. Just leave me a comment. You can just say hi if you feel like it. I love hearing from you, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye now.